There's literally my face on top of my head. That is so weird. Okay, let's like move. I don't know.
And don't you stop the music, get into it, won't you dance with me?
Hi guys! In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get some mediocre looking brows with only drugstore products. Also, an important part of that is I naturally don't have very dark or thick brow hairs, so my brows are pretty sparse and like very light on my skin. So this brow routine really helps me make them more prominent and make them shape my face better, as well as match my hair, which is also a goal and something you should be trying to do as well. If you've never seen my face before, hi, I'm Breanna. I have a beautiful little son and a wonderful boyfriend whom also happens to have a YouTube channel and uploads regularly. So if you would like 2 videos from us instead of 1 from me, you can make sure to go and click his link below and subscribe to his channel. Follow both of our social medias because we update it pretty frequently, and subscribe, obviously. I did want to point out that I've been filling in my eyebrows pretty consistently almost every single day for about 2 years or so, and naturally my brows have become a little bit more tinted than they once were. And if you watch some of my old videos, my old vlogs where I don't have much makeup, not that I filled in my eyebrows in the back of the day anyways, but you can see that my eyebrows like literally were not there. Like you couldn't see the brow hairs whatsoever. Whereas now when I don't have makeup on, they're a little bit there, and they've just become more tinted from the product I've been using on them. So if that's something, I've never gotten them done either. Like I've never gotten them plucked or waxed or tinted or whatever. And I should, but I haven't. Also, this tutorial is also not the most perfect brow you'll ever see, but this is something that I do, and I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see this, and like 80% of you said yes. 20% of you, I'm so sorry. And if you'd like to participate in future like polls and decision making, make sure you go and click the link below for my Instagram, because I ask you guys opinions all the time. So, you know, to see where I'd like my channel to go, which video I should post, which video I should film, like that kind of thing. I'd really, first of all, appreciate your feedback, but then you also have a say in what goes on here, you know? So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I always start out by combing out my brow hairs just to kind of get them in the shape that I like, and you can use obviously any spoolie for this. I'm just using the Anastasia brow thing. Pencil, no, not pencil. Brush. Then I've been using the Maybelline. Oh my goodness, there's literally zero. There's like 0 writing on there. What the heck? But it's the Maybelline pencil. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I haven't. This is the first one I've tried, so I don't have a lot to compare it to, but it has been doing the job, and I like it a lot, so I recommend it. And it does have the little like powder side on the other end as well. But what I do is I look at my brow shape, and then I go in and just mimic the brow hairs, and I do it very lightly, especially at this end here where my brows are quite sparse, because you want it to look as natural as possible. And then I will go ahead and follow the natural shape of the brow and like draw out the arch a little bit, and then bring down the tail. As you guys can tell, my eyebrows aren't the most groomed and perfectly pristine looking things, but I don't know, I'm not really into like the whole crazy perfect eyebrow game. But that's just me. So after I have kind of filled it in mostly where it does have some shape to it and it doesn't look as sparse, I will go in with the Anastasia same brush, but with this end here. Again, this is the only high-end product in this whole video, but you can find an angled brush literally anywhere. Like I'm sure e.l.f. would have them. But I will go in with my e.l.f. compact, and I like the medium shade, and I will take some of the gel on this brush. So I'll take a little bit on the brush, and I will again comb out my brows just to blend that pencil in and stuff, make them look natural. And then what I will do is kind of like go at the base of my brow and just kind of flick up a little bit, define the shape a little bit further, and also just give it some more color because my brows are not very dark naturally. And as we get outer to like the arch and the tail, I will press a little bit harder to give it, again, more color and kind of create that gradient effect as well. So something like that. Then I like to go in with this kind of brush. It's just a little bit longer bristles and it's also angled. And I will take the powder side of that compact and I will go in again to fill in anything that may have been missed. And I find that this really helps to darken that area, which I like. You don't have to do this, of course, but very gentle towards the inner brow, just because we don't want to make that look like a Sharpie, like, you know, not my cup of tea. So something like that. Again, it's not perfect, but I'm not going for perfect. I want kind of like more of a natural brow shape and look. So afterwards, you guys, I used to skip this step all the time. I never took the time to do it, and since I have started, it has absolutely changed my life, not gonna lie. So I will take some concealer. This is just a Rebel one. I recommend using any one that you would normally use under your eyes, just a little bit lighter. And I would take I believe a concealer or a lip brush. I'm not sure what this is classified as, but this is just an e.l.f. Little brush, and I think it's a lip brush. And what I do is take some concealer, put some on my hand, not too much because you really don't need a lot, and then I will go in, take a little bit on my end here, and then I will go in and define this brow. And I don't know why, but this just defines it so well. It makes it look so much better. So don't skip this. Try this once and see if you like it. If not, you don't have to keep doing it, but like really. And then I will just start usually in the center-ish and work my way out just so it doesn't look too weird on the outside here, and it's less product as well. And then I also just take a little bit and cover up I cover up stray hairs. I know that's probably like super cringeworthy for beauty people, but honestly, it's whatever. I'm a mom. I can do this. So I just take some and cover up some of these stray hairs so that, and then I'll just kind of pull the product down a little bit to help blend it out. And then what I also like to do is take a little eyeshadow fluffy brush, something like this one, and I will go in with some setting powder and just dust under the brow where that concealer was placed. And then after I do that, I will take the spoolie again and brush it out one more time to really make sure that the product is laid where I like it. It doesn't look too uneven, too drawn on, something like this. And then I will go in with some gel to set that in place. So the two that I usually interchange between are the e.l.f. one, it comes with like two, and then the Great Lash by Maybelline. This one is a little bit thinner and it dries, like it doesn't dry hard at all, whereas this one does, and I actually prefer that. So I think it mostly is preference based. I find that when this one dries pretty hard and like it's noticeable to me, that my brows are staying there, whereas this one I don't think has as much hold, but I do use them both and I like them both a lot, and they are drugstore and very inexpensive products, so check them out. So I'll take that spoolie, and I also find that this helps a powdery brow look very natural when you put some on, and just like take the effort to define some of these brows up here, brow hairs, and yeah, I think it looks a lot more natural. Again, of course it's not perfect, but I really like it. I think it looks natural and definitely a lot better than like this side, which is what I used to do and waltz around town like that, and I'm glad I came to my senses, that's all I can say. So I'm going to finish up all of this and I'll be right back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that was informative. Hopefully you picked up some tricks. I don't know if you do your brows differently. Maybe this opened up a perspective. I don't know. If you guys have any comments or concerns or suggestions or anything, make sure you go and leave them below. I read all of your comments. I do my best to respond to all of them as well. I answer all of your DMs and all of that on my Instagram also, so if you guys would like to talk to me, that is a good place to do it. I love you all so, so much. Thank you for all of your support and love. It just warms my heart. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go and give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And again, subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. My boyfriend's stuff is linked below. He's an awesome dude and you should definitely go check him out as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I upload every Sunday at 8 AM. Most days when I'm able to, schedule my videos, but that's besides the point. I love you so much and see you next time. Bye.